Guess I should go live now. Should actually really turn the music down. It's really rude to have music that loud. That's like super obnoxious, bro. It's like, why you gotta be so obnoxious, man? Like, that's so rude, bro. Just go ahead and start the stream. Stop being like that, bro. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Hey, y'all excited? I'm here. Rev's here. Rev's here. And I'm only 2 minutes late on purpose. It's like our thing. How are you doing? Hopefully being entertained by the greatest content creator to ever grace your screen, at least in my opinion. I'm a medical doctor. Says, my ears are bleeding. Good thing you're a medical doctor. Now you'll be okay because you're a medical doctor. Hey, Amber, how are you? Says, hoping they respond to the transporter patterns. In fact, that was the first topic I wanted to talk about tonight, and that is why. At the top of your screen, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, this is the number of responses we have so far. We had over 4,600 people in the past 2 days vote. That's a lot of people. That is, if every one of those people would give me $1 a month, I could literally pay for health insurance. That's not a joke. That's serious. I could actually pay for health insurance. But you know what? We'll take what we can get, and we just smile and keep it going. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day so far. We got a lot I want to talk about. Actually, quite a bit we'll talk about. I've got updates for you, but I feel like in this video, this live stream, we're going to cover a few different things. One, we're going to do hints at tomorrow's video. Yes, we are, because we did a live stream 2 days ago. 2 days ago, we did a live stream where we compiled a list of bug fixes that we wanted. We compiled a list of features that we maybe wanted to add to the game. And then we just had a list of just random things, random comments that most people agreed upon. And my idea was to make like a Google form, like you see above me, and then have y'all vote on them. And they're like, hey, Paul Scopely, we beg you, please, we voted on these things. Please accept them. And actually, what ended up happening was the dev team went and watched the entire live stream, all 2 hours, bless their souls. And then one of them had the kindness to respond to every single thing we wrote down. Yeah, all of them. All of them. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? Like, y'all don't seem as excited about that as I am. I think that's freaking amazing. Not only is that awesome, it's freaking amazing. Amazeballs. Wonderful. Y'all obviously are not as excited as I am. I think that's amazing. I'll just go sit over here in my amazed by myself counter. No, for real. I think that's amazing. And I don't know. I guess I'm alone in my amazing thoughts. Also, I got to share this out on Discord and everything real quick. Oh, let me do that. I should probably do that. We're live. No one wants to watch a stupid American football game anyway. So everyone should join the stream to play Star Trek Fleet Command and discuss some awesome feedback from the dev team. Bam! Now we're going to share this out with the power of the internet. Maybe people will join. Maybe. Doubtful. Maybe. Who says nobody loves us? Bam! Confirmed. All right. I'm really surprised I'm not getting more excitement, by the way. Like, I feel if I don't get the reaction I'm looking for, I shut down. So, hey, Aaron. How you doing? Andrew, Isaac. Did you like my call of the Senate theory? I'll be honest, I don't even remember what it was, Isaac. I'm not trying to be rude at all. I just don't remember which one that was. Please keep in mind that I receive hundreds of messages a day, and even during the stream, we get hundreds, if not thousands of comments that are live sometimes. So I don't remember. But probably. Hey, Charles Rosenberg. How are you doing? Watching the original series and the stream. That really is a great Sunday night. It sounds relaxing, cathartic, and depending on which episode, euphoric. So, yeah. Scaly, how are you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Always good to see you, Scaly. Good to see you, Pike. Good to see Gilead. Curtis Manning. Are you related to any of the famous football player ones? Probably not. Cameron Waddle says, what? The Scopely devs, they do care? Funny enough, now I'll even say this. We're used to the janitor coming by. This wasn't the janitor who responded to every one of your inquiries from the live. It wasn't the janitor. It was actually the assistant to the regional chair assembler. But either way, getting one of the devs in and having them answer all of your inquiries, I think is fantastic. I'm not going to give you all of what they said because video tomorrow. Got to have you coming back to the channel for something. But I am going to maybe touch on a couple of those. And like I said, I'm just really, really excited that they would do that. I really am. I mean, it's because if you remember, it's like 20 different things we listed between bug fixes that need to be looked at, features we wanted added, and then little like miscellaneous things that we talked about. It was like 20 different things, and they answered every single one that we had written down on the list. That's freaking awesome. Now, they didn't go through every comment that everybody made because honestly, I wouldn't expect anybody to do that. But Ian says, who is Billy's boss? Keensner. Keensner's Billy's boss. Him and Dragon. There you go. And Leela. Shout out Leela. You see her on. I'm only shouting out people that you sometimes see on the official Discord, by the way. I'm not giving away any names in the background. Hey, Charles. How you doing? Hey, Jay Ander. Glad you're watching the stupid football game. I says he wants to see an Enterprise arc. It will probably happen. Yes, they will do that eventually. You just probably don't get that very soon. Lance says this arc have been dropping in value with each one. See, Lance, I don't agree. I think the arcs are only getting better. I think the arcs have only gotten better since they started at the Borg arc. Now, you did have a lull. I was not really a huge fan of the augment. The Discovery arc was okay, and then I really liked the TOS starting off. Honestly, I thought the Discovery arc was okay. So I don't think they've fallen off. But hey, if y'all think they've fallen off, feedback is welcome, and I will always push back feedback. Hey, Victor. Hey, Elliot. I do want to say real quick while I have y'all here, I'm not going to send in the see what's on the screen. I'm not sending that in until after the stream. So there is still time for you to get your responses in if you want to vote and get your voice felt. I know a lot of people are going to look at it and go, oh my God, there's so many votes already. And to be fair, there are. There's 4,600 people have responded, and right at like 3 choices per person. That's, over 10,000. It's over 9,000! Over 10,000, actually. But I mean, that's awesome. That level of response, and they've already commented about how useful this is going to be for them. So I think that's pretty cool. But I was kind of surprised by some of the answers, like the anti-faction officers getting no love. That being Merrick and Krell. I was kind of personally disappointed because those are like, I love those cards. But 5 of 10, 10 of 10, and then Harrison currently lead with next up being Moreau, then Yuki, then Harry Mudd, then Curon, etc., etc. Mudd, your DC, and then 7 of 10, which don't know why 7 of 10 is so low. 7 of 10 is more useful than Mudd 1.0, but anyway. If y'all want to get that in, the link is in the chat box. Throw it in. We'll see. They're good. They're good. They're good. Charles says, vote now. Vote often. Matt says, hey, look, the 3-eye picture in the lead. Amber was hoping Curon would get more love. You know what? I mean, ultimately, I would love if they add all of them, but y'all know how Scopely works. Y'all have been around long enough to know that you're not getting everything you want in one drive. So if we can at least give hey, these are the ones that we want the most. A big part for me was pushing in there because I believe, I know not everybody agreed, I believe rares should be included. I really think that rares should go in there to help, especially lower level players grind it out. I was talking to a free to play on the official Discord today, and he was like, I've got 1 million transporter patterns saved up. And it is possible, man, for free to play to really grind through all those rares to get to that. That is a crap ton of work. So I guess I'm more focused on the filthy casual. You out there who don't want to do it all day, every day, you're more of a filthy casual. I'm here to help you out and make the game a little bit easier for you. Also, I got to go do my discovery stuff, and I still got to do Swarm Sunday, and I haven't even done my faction hunt. Holy crap, I'm a lazy person. BH Snipes is just bring in Harrison, it'll be fine. No, because people really need, they really, really do need 5 of 10. 5 of 10 is amazing. And I will say, if we could get it tonight, I'd love to get another, 400 people to vote so that we could get to 5,000 votes. That would be really impressive. I mean, it's above what I thought. I was shooting for 3,000 to 4,000, so already be above that. But might as well shoot for the moon. And Dogecoin to the moon, by the way. Invest. I haven't invested any money because I'm broke. So let's start talking. Let's start talking about different things. What do y'all want to talk about first, topic-wise? Do y'all want to discuss? Because I said I'm not going to give you all 20 answers from the devs, but do y'all want to talk a little bit about my conversation about the responses with the transporter patterns? Do you want to talk a little bit about game mechanics? Y'all lead the conversation. What do y'all want to discuss? Andrew says I need to vote for 1 more time. So no, don't do that. Don't do that. Burning. TP says to the moon. Responding to a message. I've been trying to find an assistant here in town, and it's not going so well. So, are they going to throw some more sarcophagus BPs at us soon? So, here's my belief on the sarcophagus, and I can't wait for the janitor or the assistant to the regional manager or any of the 18,000 live ops dev engineers they have lurking around every place. It's my belief that because the sarcophagus didn't sell very well when it first came out, it kind of got backburnered. Because you remember the original plan was for free to play to be able to grind it out 100% for free within 2 months. That's what was announced. And for those of you keeping time, it's been past that. So I think it's kind of gotten shelved a little bit. I expected at the end of this arc to be in the event store, and then you can turn in for that time and then do it that way. That's what I'm expecting. Also, Andy said the Cosmic Cleanup Pack is changing. DJ confirmed that today, which is true. And Sark might end up in that, which would be pretty cool. But the Sark was kind of halfway forgotten about with everything that's going on and coming out. I'm not a big fan of Sarcophagus. It's literally a one-trick pony. If they would add more to it, I loved Caution, one of the moderators' ideas of adding it and making the sarcophagus into a massive cargo hauler. That way it could have like 1 million, 2 million, whatever cargo hold and actually have a use. But Giorgio is still very viable, Lee. Giorgio is still viable. The change they made to burn did not make burning less valuable when it comes to on ships for PvP that are regular PvP. You know, augurs, kumaris, whatever. Still useful there. It was simply one instance they really tried to nerf, essentially. But yeah, that was an idea that I still really like, is turning those sarcophagus into like a heavy raid transport. But we'll see what ends up happening with that. And generally you'll notice that if a mechanic comes out or content comes out that is not immediately received very strongly with the good old debit card, probably not going to see a lot of it in the near future. Connor, I will let y'all know when there's anything to know about Photon tokens. The last update I got from the devs was actually 2 days ago, and they said there is still testing to be done, and that's in its testing phase before it gets pushed out to everybody, if it gets pushed out to everybody. The plan is to push it out to all servers, but they're still in their testing phase, and it is not the top priority. So there is your Photon token answer. Now, if y'all could just ask me every 15 minutes, that would be great. If I could just repeat that one over and over and over again, I would actually be happy. So y'all just go ahead and keep reminding me. That'd be greatly, greatly appreciated. Cameron says, I've been so unmotivated this year. Lazy. I was full on in the last arc before Christmas, but don't know why I'm not now. I wasted the first 15 days of this arc, managed to get the mission tokens, which is all I care about, really. Well, I mean, don't burn yourself out. I'll say that. Never play this game to the point of burning yourself out. Play to have fun and play to be with the community. The Battle Pass events, they've been working on and making those easier to complete every day so that you can not have to, grind yourself to death. But at the same time, enjoy taking a step back and talking with the community. I mean, I'm currently trying to find, and by the way, if we have 220 people watching live, that would be great if that number gets to 7,000. But if you're watching live right now and your server will be interested in me coming over, doing a town hall and teaching players the basic game mechanics, maybe discussing row and how row works on one server and not another. If you'd be interested in that, then you need to contact me on Discord or Facebook. Those type of town hall meetings are super fun for me, super fun for you. And those are the type of things that I kind of focus on to help me break away from the monotony of the game. Like I said, coming in, I've got to do my hostile hunt still. I've got to do my swarm hunt still. I've got to finish doing this stupid discovery thing that I'm only doing because I want the freaking officers still. So all of that plays in together. And, you've got to find a way to just keep enjoying the game. And the way to keep enjoying the game is that. That's the way. You see this? That's the way right there. That's how you keep enjoying it. Your how. Have fun with people. Chill out. Relax. And also shout out Server 43, who still has one of the worst lags of all the servers in the game right now. That's really annoying. Ian Griffin says, what's a photon? Check out my video about photon tokens if you don't know what the photon tokens are. No worries. John, I 100% agree the Server 43 lag is terrible. It's one of the reasons I'm struggling to play. I logged in today to try to get some stuff done, and it's just like, even doing hostiles, in a system where nobody's at, I was trying to do my hostile grinding, 15-20 seconds to finish a battle, and I literally just I don't have time for this. I didn't. So I logged in, and I'm not even shielding right now on Server 43, so I'm sure everybody's bragging about cracking and draining Rev Deuce because you're getting all my generators. Yummy, yummy. But yeah, that's been a problem for Server 43 and a lot of other servers right now. A lot of other servers. Let's go kill this 27. Let's see. What other questions do y'all have? YJ says, love to sling the disco, but is it worth investing more resources to build and tier up? The Discovery is a fantastic taxi. That is all it is. That doesn't mean it has no value, but you just need to know what the Discovery is and its limitations. For high-level players, it's extremely useful. It helps you warp some of those, say, your miners or ships to a system that normally can't reach, because as you level up the Discovery in research, it can get warp range of like 200. Now, obviously, that's really high level, but the Discovery can do that where it's cheaper to do that with Discovery than it is with almost any ship in the game. You don't get that same level of awesome sauceum with everything. So, I think that has value. How much value is kind of up to you, but I do think the Discovery is a good ship. I only do the Discovery when this event comes around, the anomalous phenomena. It's the only time so that I can work on getting these right here, the refinery tokens. I do my Discovery refinery simply because I want to get the officers, and the only way to get the officers at the moment is through that special recruit tab that we have right here. And I'm currently sitting on 98. Discovery recruit tokens. 98 of them. Yay. But since this is the only way to get those officers at the moment, I am just very focused on that. Every time that event comes around, it becomes my priority for that day. William says, when are the photon tokens going to other servers? William, I will kill you. In game, obviously, not real life. Please don't freak out and call the cops. Want to give a shout out real quick to Sergio, who just sent in a little bit of love to the PayPal. Says, thank you for what you do. Love the channel. From server 30. Thank you so much for sending that in. And Jason, shout out to you over there on the Facebook page. We got people watching both streams right now, which makes me really excited. I love when people watch the Facebook stream. If you're watching the Facebook stream right now, if you'd be so kind as to share this out to the Facebook group, that would be very, very helpful. And I like it when you're helpful. Help me help you. Come on, bring your questions. Bring what you got. William says server 11. Never mind. Too toxic, too crazy. Y'all can keep server 11 over there. Y'all are nuts over there. Y'all are a little bit too wild for me. Shout out Hal 9000. But everybody else, y'all can just keep it over there. Y'all are good. Tony says, DJ said we are getting something from the roadmap in the next arc. Any idea what it is? Yeah. Where's that roadmap article? That'd be cool. I'll pull up the roadmap article in the background. Let me see if I've got it laying around here. Star Trek Fleet Command roadmap. Let me see if I can find it. I had it saved. All right. Territory capture you already had. Getting the second building. Personalized starship. You already got the last online status. Hold on, I'm having to find the site, and then I'm going to pull it up in the background for you. All right, here it is from this is October 29th. Okay, the October 29th one was just for territory capture. I'm just making sure I'm giving you the last one from their official website that I'm going to put up in the background. That's not it. Everybody's like, this dude sucks. Doesn't matter. Still the best, even if I suck. All right, let's get this on the screen for y'all so y'all can see. Bingo. All right, so here is our roadmap. I'm gonna have to alter it so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. And I'm gonna put it in the middle of the screen. So if you look at the roadmap, now one thing I'll say this, while I no longer have my NDA, I do still get a lot of information from the team. So I don't necessarily want to tell y'all everything I get told so as to them not talk to me anymore, because they don't really like things getting leaked. But I'll say this, if you go back to the roadmap, look at what was talked about in the roadmap. So the first thing was territory capture. We've got that now. Whether you love it or hate it, you've got territory capture. It's here. It's not going anywhere. It's only getting bigger and better. Next up on the list was a personalized starship. Personalization. Then you had a second builder, officer away missions, and then finally last online status. Now remember, last online status, we've also got this one now. This is now here. So two of the things that we know for sure here. Officer away missions, which you've heard me talking about quite a bit. Not here yet. I don't think that's coming. So that only leaves two things. Personalization and a second builder. Yeah, what do you mean frustration? I'm not frustrated. Yeah, TP, we have last online. Everybody should have. When's the last time you updated your game? See that? Bam, last online. So my Admiral was last online 10 minutes ago. Gordy was on 14 minutes ago. Apollo, 9 hours. Maxi, 8 hours. Icky was 29. Generalissimus is on now. So yeah. Bingo, bango. So what I think that you're getting coming soon is probably personalization. But we'll just have to wait and see if that's how it goes. Now, we'll say this. If y'all remember, personalization is one of the things that we talked about literally in our last live stream. Remember that? So it's one of the things. Oh, heck, I'll just tell you. So here is what the dev said about personalization. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready? Everybody in the chat, if you're ready to hear what they had to say I'm ready. I want you to go full SpongeBob. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Say I'm ready and I'll give you what you want. But you got to say it. Say you're ready. Say it. Yes, by the way, only admirals and commodores can see who was last online. I'm a medical doctor says money. Yes, you can also give me money, and that works too. All right, we got multiple remedies. So I'm going to give you. This was item here. Let me put the list up again in the background. See, now we got everybody with the I'm ready. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right, so now we're going to do our window capture. Hold on. I killed something. There we go. Put that back up there. And then here is the list. Remember the list? Here's the list. We went through all these things. We wanted bug fixes. We wanted officers fixed. Quicker response times. These are all the questions and things that got addressed by the dev team. 2 days ago, yesterday, they sent me. So the one that comes to ship station customization. In the roadmap that was shared, we have ship cosmetics coming very soon. That was a direct response to this particular clip or little thing. They specifically said coming soon with, hold on, a smiley face at the end. They typed out a smiley face. So if I had to say which feature's coming soon, be this one. It will be this one. It's got a smiley face. Factual. Brian says not ready yet. Too bad, buddy. You got it. You got it. So blurry. What do you mean blurry? Craig, put your glasses on. It's not blurry at all. It's literally perfectly fine. I'm looking at it in 1080 right now. We're streaming at like 7 megabytes a second. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Absolutely crazy. You're crazy, man. You're a crazy man. Anyway, John says, we're going to have the second builder. The second builder could be coming. It could be. I'm just telling you that it's on the roadmap, which was hint number 1 from DJ's show. And 2, we just got told coming soon by the devs. So if you watch all the content creators and you put together all the tips from all the content creators, you just might find what's coming before everybody else does. Remember, I'm going to have a video tomorrow breaking down everything that they said. So, Joe says tips on winning the jelly event. Yeah, tips on winning the jelly event. Use Armadas instead because the jelly event is a freaking auction and I hate auctions. But I'm looking forward to the cosmetic upgrades because as stupid as they might seem, I'm the same guy that said avatars, and DJ was the same way. I was the same guy that said avatars and frames were stupid, and yet here I am rocking a avatar and frame specifically to give remembrance to Christopher Plummer, who played Chang and died a couple days ago. So I like the avatars and frames. That cost me 10,000 rare Armada credits, by the way. 10,000. Doesn't matter. Totally worth it. 100% worth it. So, Cameron says fine for me, and I'm watching it at 480 because I have a throttled mobile connection. Wow, yucky. BH Snipe says I'd love a DS9 station. I'd love a lot of things, but we'll see. All right, well, let's get these ships repaired, and y'all keep bringing in your questions, comments. I'm also going to plug the Discord. If you haven't joined my Discord already, well, you're really missing out. But join my Discord. I'm going to jump and see if anybody is in the live voice chat because I want to get some more conversations spewed up and sparking. And we'll see if that goes anywhere. Bam. Jumping in now to the voice channel. If y'all want to come join Nightbot there with the assist. Appreciate you, Nightbot. Always doing the thing. Hey, Pike. Thank you for saying my name. That is me. Yes, you named me. Thank you. Thank you. Do you know what level the new ship is going to be locked at? What new ship, Ray? What new ship? What new ship are you referring to? Sasquatch says, I just joined your Discord today. Kind of excited. Not going to lie. You should be excited. My Discord is huge. Just like me. And, I mean, there's a lot of fun people there. We have fun games that you can play. There's even a RPG bot we're considering throwing in. So, that could be interesting. Could be interesting. Ben says, pick up your dang gifts. I did! I did get the gifts! Or did you mean these over here?
You gotta claim the 3 chests.
Yeah. The 10-minute chest, it doesn't ever give anything. Ian, the second builder would be for building a second building. So like if you're trying to build 2 tritanium generators at one time, that's what the second builder would be doing. Amber Phoenix Fire, I love you. How you doing?
That's just a quicker way to spend resources, having a second builder.
Exactly. Shout out to server 197. There you go, Ice. You're welcome. Usually I charge $49.99 or $40. I don't know how much I charge for. Usually I charge for that, and you get it for free, just because you have a special looking face. So congratulations. All right, we need to switch out and get our very. Wait, can I upgrade the discovery right now? Do I have enough things? I need rare gas. I am out of rare. I'm sorry, I need uncommon gas. I'm currently out of uncommon gas. So
You're gonna need spore drive parts for your warp drive.
What are you talking about?
Your spore drive parts. That was the last video.
I've got more of those because I'm doing that every day, but I don't have the uncommon gas because I just spent it all on a Mayflower. I maxed out a Mayflower, which is currently scrapping, so that I can have stuff to get my jellyfish going when I build my jellyfish. So
yeah, you need to have at least 2 maxed Mayflowers for the resources for your jelly.
Yeah, I mean, so we're gonna go with 1, see how far we can get, but that's still like 2 weeks away. I can't build the jellyfish for 11 more days. The earliest I could do it would be 5 days from now when the Mayflower's done scrapping, but I still might wait because I need to get more tritanium. I'm broke. If anybody out there wants to pay to buy me some tritanium packs, maybe we can speed up that process, but I'm not spending any more money. I already spent too much money this year, and it's literally only February 7th.
They increase your miner capabilities.
What you talking about, Kenny?
Increase your miner capabilities. Just get your miners on tritanium nodes.
That's definitely not ever happening. So definitely not ever happening.
But at least you'll get your protected cargo back.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10 of things that are never happening, that's a 10. That's a 10. All right, so let's rearrange our stuff real quick. Get Sal up here. Let's go with defensive officers. That would be DCS. Bam. There we go. All right. Victor says, "Hey Rev, speaking of uncommons, can you explain, like I'm 5, why you only pull 1750 in the refinery?" Sure, I'll be happy to explain like you're 5. So when a mommy ore and a daddy ore love each other very much. All right, so the reason I do 1750 pulls is for a couple things. One, I don't mine as much as most people. So one, it helps me keep my results down. 2, The lowest pull has the best chance of pulling uncommons that I have found. So like I just did a 1750 and I got 16 uncommon, 3-star crystal. Odds are I'm not going to get any gas, which is the one I need the most of because, you know, that's how RNG works. But I got 4 rare, which I don't need. I need uncommon. But 1750 seems to have the highest chance of actually pulling uncommon or rare. However, you have a better chance of getting more by the bigger chest. So let's just say I did a 12K with the ore. Bam, I got 7 uncommon. So I have a bigger chance of getting more with the bigger chest I go, but it doesn't guarantee I get more. So what I do is I do the 1750s, and then when the bonus refinery comes around, I throw everything into the bonus refinery. And like Scooby says, 12K is the most balanced. For me, I've actually found 1750s is guaranteed the most for sure way I'm getting uncommon every time. You know, but who knows with this freaking game? I mean, let's not even pretend like there's any level of consistency anywhere. If you found it, please let us know. We would be very happy to report on that. But we've had plenty of people do dozens of tests where they tracked every pull they did for 30 days, yada, yada. And the clear consensus was 1750 or 12K if you mine enough to do the 12K while also doing backlog. I don't mine enough to do 2 12K pulls a day, which is 24 a pop. So I do through the 1750s. If you mine enough for the extra 12K, go for it. And that's awesome.
Remember, there's still missions that need like 1.5 mil.
Yeah,
or
I've still got that sitting, and I will never do it. I will never do that mission.
Yeah, I ran for 12 consistent pulls with 0 uncommon coming through for ore, one after the other.
Yep. Charles says, is Prime Refinery worth the price? Worth the price is such a relative statement. I will tell you that yes, you do notice an increase in the amount of uncommons you get a month if you buy that. Is it a big increase? No, it is not a big increase, but there is a legitimate increase that you can track from getting that Prime. Whether it's worth it is 100% up to you. If I was to pick Primes to buy, that's not one I buy. I would rather max out, Mayflowers and D3s, scrap those, and get those primes that way than to spend money on them. That's my personal take. Yeah, Andy's correct. The test that we did, and I think when they first came out, we were on DJ's show and we had several people run a back-to-back comparison, and we found that you would get enough to be... If you took the uncommons you got in a $100 pack versus what you're getting extra every month, in about 2 to 3 months, you would break even and then start making a profit in terms of more uncommon than you're normally getting. So yes, you will get more. It's just not like a, holy crap, look at all these uncommons I'm getting more. It's a, oh yeah, that's more. But generally when you spend $100, you want a little bit more excitement than, oh yeah. For $100, I expect a very, very good experience.
To get on the triple pull though in the refinery for 3-star.
Lost communication there.
All right, I'm just killing swarms. Fierce says, what about sorting officers by attack defense? Can't do it on server 51 yet. Really, Fierce? Are you sure? Let me look on my server 51 account. I literally could swear I could do that there. Have you updated your game? Let me go look. I mean, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just not asking you out to dinner. Samantha says, level 20 from server 40. I finally hit level 20 and the prime officers hasn't shown up yet. I have reached out to the developers and they keep telling me I didn't complete the research, but I have everything up to that point. Well, for one, those are customer support. They're not devs, and they're not consistently reliable about how some things work. It's always getting updated. Generally, though, to see the Prime Officer pack, you have to have spent some money, whether it's $20 to $50. Then that pack appears. I don't know what to say. I wish you would have been level 20 literally like a month and a half ago, because if you would have started the last arc at level 20, you would have got it for free. Well, I'm sorry, not free, for $20 with this last battle pass. But the way that $100 packs, and this is all $100 packs, they do not typically show up until you've spent a little bit of money in the game. If you have not spent anything, generally you're only going to see $5 type packs, maybe $20 type packs, and then they try to reel you in and then charge more after that. So, yeah, Fierce, I'm loading up my Server 51 right now just to see if I have that in mind. Now, keep in mind that Server 51 has been used as a test server for a lot of features. So there are some things on 51 that might be a little bit different from other people's experiences. And why are you taking so long to log in? Gosh, stupid game.
Hey, Rev, if I
Hello.
paint flames on... With ship customization, if I paint flames on my ship, will the impulse speed go up?
Go faster, please.
Because it really, really should.
If you were
Go
any
faster,
more of a
Stripes.
dad,
Go faster stripes. Rather than go faster flames.
if you actually want to go fast, what you should do is have a racing stripe right up the middle of your ship. That's your go fast. The racing stripe.
Yeah, go faster stripes.
And then put Claw on the bridge.
I would put a racing stripe on my Stella, but then it would get in the way of the pool, and I prefer the pool feature first.
What's
What
the
a racing?
Yeah, what's the max impulse speed you've got out of a realtor? Mine's is 188.
I have no idea. I don't keep track of that.
Well, if you're doing territory capture and you want people to try capture your ship,
legitimately barely do territory capture. So, when I get asked to do territory capture by my alliance, basically I just send in my enterprise, blow up what I can blow up, and I'm done with that's my territory contribution. I'm not about to play Star Trek Lagfest. Y'all can. I'm not. So I teach the tactics. I know the tactics. I've helped create some of the tactics, but I don't use them because I don't play territory capture.
I hope at least you're getting the territory rewards on these Rev.
I mean, even that, the only account that I need those on is my main. None of my other accounts can even take advantage of them, so I don't do them on the other accounts.
well,
That
the
makes sense.
research totally saves quite a lot.
I can't do the research because they're too low level.
What have you not got territory capture so you can get the quantum?
Well, yeah, I can,
Particles
but
and-
I can't use those particles at level 26.
But gather them up just in.
But I'm not.
but
But you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm not going any higher on those accounts, so it doesn't
All
matter.
right, I understand. Right.
I am not
Okay.
going to have 5 level 39 accounts. Y'all can screw that. Ain't happening. No,
Unless you got some big contribution.
I can barely do the one. Even if I had the contributions, that I would have to be doing illegal things like selling accounts. I'd have to be in a completely different industry to do that level of work. Okay, so for the Server 51, buddy, it is here. Right there, see, I'm in a ship right now. I'm currently in my very overpowered Fendra. And if you see right here at the bottom, I can sort by strength, health, defense, attack, group, ship, class, etc. So it did make it to Server 51. You were not excluded. Very happy to announce you were not excluded. Yay, features!
Hey Rev, what's up? It's Epi. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Epi, how are you doing, buddy? I got a
I'm
random
good,
question
man.
for you.
Yo, shoot.
Do you have an inside track on how to get cardboard boxes for cheap?
Come on.
Not really. No.
Okay. Well,
Go to a supermarket.
We
Go to a
bought
supermarket and
we
get
bought a
them.
new Christmas tree on Christmas, and it came in a big box because, like a good American, I didn't buy a real tree. I bought a synthetic one. So, because it's good for the environment. Yeah. So that came with a huge box, and what I ended up doing is we built a fort for my son out of the box. Now he literally sleeps in the thing every day, and it's kind of getting tore up because it's made of cardboard. So I need new, bigger boxes. And I'm just like, anybody got the 411 on the boxes out here? That's kind of all I know.
All right, Rev, I'm going to
If you
save
live in
you.
Los Angeles, I'd get you for whatever box you need. I work
Hey.
retail. I get a crap load of
Nice.
boxes every day.
One of the very
Rev.
few instances I miss retail. Very few instances.
All right.
Rev, just
Rev, I
keep
have-
buying refrigerators. They come with big cardboard boxes.
Sounds very economical.
Hey, Rev, it's Deadpool.
Yeah, I can get you refrigerator boxes if you want.
Wow. Yeah, if y'all could ship those to me for free, that'd be great.
Hey, Rev, it's Pool. Sometimes your local grocery stores, you just go in and ask, hey, can I get a bunch of boxes at the end of the day? They'll hand them
but,
over.
but most of those boxes are small. I want big boxes. I want big.
Like refrigerator size?
Refrigerators, shipping containers,
Good.
Okay,
anything.
yeah, that's different.
I'm going to
I
send you a
hear
link.
I hear a Scottish
Rev,
I'm going
accent.
to take them back, Captain.
All right, Rev, I'm going to send you a link in your Discord. It's best thing I ever got my daughter because she loves sports. It's
Okay.
called Build the Fort. I got 2 packs for about $100.
Well,
That
you just
can be
went over
torn
my
apart.
price range.
Hold on, listen. For real.
He barely pays that for a pack.
You have to understand, Rev loves his son, but $100 is $100.
Yeah, you realize how many packs that can buy me? One.
One.
That can buy me a pack. Oh,
A third of a
I'm like-
ship.
Maybe
All
two.
Anyway, it's the one fort that you can take apart, put together any way you want, put it away you want. Fucking best invention ever. Best ever.
watch your language,
listen.
sir.
Oh, what are you on
Yeah,
YouTube?
YouTube.
I'm sorry. It said Twitch. My apologies. Way to let somebody know, Rev. Way to let them know.
I mean, I did. I literally announced several hours ago we were going live on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Maybe you should pay
Yeah, but the
attention.
channel that we're talking, it says Twitch, bro.
It says live
It
on
says
Twitch
Twitch.
/YouTube.
Oh, the
Yeah.
slash. See, now we're getting into details, bro.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Open your eyes.
Yeah, Andrew. So the town halls I do for servers can be for alliances or the entire server. I will say this. I prefer entire servers. I really am not keen. I don't want somebody thinking that I went to server 5530 and I was specifically helping out the Kill Alliance. I don't need people thinking I'm being like picky. But if you are a server that wants my assistance, you want me to do a town hall meeting, you can ask Epi. I will gladly come around, do that, tell you exactly how to play the game, and tell your enemies how not to. So just let me know.
Exactly. It was glorious.
It was
That's
glorious. Yeah. I mean, people were offering me camels, chickens, wives. It was a fantastic experience afterwards. It was great. It's great.
I'd rather keep them in the dark.
See, that's because you don't do this for a living and literally have 2 small mouths to feed. Because you never know. The one person you might help could actually be the CEO of Dogecoin and throw you $10,000. You never know. That's yet to happen. But maybe one day somebody will just be like, yo, thank you for the videos. Here's 10 grand. I'll be like, oh, wow, thank you. Exactly.
I prefer to wait for them to ask for help within game, and then I can give it that way.
Once again, this is the difference between somebody doing it professionally and you just having fun in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was well worth it.
Understandable. I mean,
Got
you're
lot
doing
out
a
of it.
fantastic job, Rev. I mean, I tell you, you've done
Well, thank you. I
you've
mean,
done this game. The world are good, So
I mean, I say there are definitely some things I've helped on. TB says invest in Doge now. If you can afford to, great. If you make a lot of money, please donate to me. And that's how I invest in Doge, is you donate to me and then I feed kids. So the stock market is a rich man's game or an upper middle class game, however you want to play it. It's just,
as soon as you have kids, you're part of the stock market.
yeah. So let's see. What other questions that y'all have for the game? Throw them into the comment section below. And if you're on the Facebook or the YouTube, we want to get to them. Miss Samantha, like I said, hit me up and we'll see if we can knock out your situation and find out what is going on. Because if you literally want to spend $100, it's really tough for me to imagine they can't help facilitate that. I do know that I've had before that a pack wouldn't show up. It was the battle pass, and they specifically inserted a pack for me to buy and then gave me the contents I needed. So, you know, they might be able to work with that, and we'll be happy to just try to help you out.
When does the new arc start? Tuesday?
Should be this week. Should be.
Rev,
You're
question
excited?
on the Mac.
And on the
Yeah,
factions.
Yes.
All right,
The
I heard
new
a
battle
Rev,
pass.
question.
All right, who's got a question about a Mac?
No, I got a question about Max Enterprise.
Oh, Max Enterprise. Okay.
Would you use the new TOS Kirk? and
TOS
Burrow
Kirk
and
is
somebody else?
really, really good on the new Enterprise. Because, I've taught y'all this before, the weakness of the Enterprise really is that it just doesn't do a ton of damage. TOS Kirk fixes that. But
Okay.
just remember that it's best for short battles. So put on TOS Kirk, TOS Uhura's good, and then you could throw on like a Mac Zhao on the side or Khan, really boost up that DPR, change the mitigation a little bit, and it's going to run you better than a normal, like, say, Gorkon, Khan, Kirk loadout would. So
Okay.
Have,
Good to know, bro.
have you tried putting Spock on Enterprise with TOS Kirk?
TOS Spock is really meh. He's just not that good, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, but what about normal Spock though? But normal rear Spock with
Why would I put
TOS
it?
Kirk.
You
Why
don't,
would I-
you don't put Spock on the Enterprise. It's right in the
Yeah.
title.
Kenny, I'm going to mute you for purposely saying stupid stuff.
Come on, that
You.
beautiful lady said it right on there from Deep Space Nine.
I know. I need to see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. This is not how you get camos, chickens, and wives. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is not how. Do you want camels, chickens, and wives, Kenny? I'm trying to help you.
No, I mean, like, I've had chickens before and they were okay. They laid eggs. Camels, yeah, I don't have the space for those buggers.
Watch out, they spit.
Yeah, but they've got, like, they always have got the hump with me.
Wait, did you say you've been humped by camels?
That's what I heard.
I heard that too.
No, it's like, they're grumpy, you know?
Oh,
It's a
okay.
family channel.
Camera says, when is the next arc due? Literally, it's February. Every month you get an arc, baby. Every month. Remember, we have usually a 1 week break between arcs. When's the last time we had an arc? Last week. So,
Does that mean there'll be a new battle pass?
yeah.
Okay.
Every arc has a battle pass.
I didn't know.
You're waiting to swipe that card, man. I gotta spend $20. I gotta spend $20.
Raise his hand. Can I ask a
No.
question, please?
No,
please,
no, no,
please,
no, no.
please. Can I ask a
don't
question?
Swipe my card for $20.
Yeah,
I
by the way.
do the $100 pack.
I've been hearing rumours that there's supposed to be a possible Borg event arc thingy going on at the end of February. Has anybody kind of heard anything more or on that at all?
Be really curious where
'Cause
you
I
heard
think-
that rumor. Where'd you hear that rumor?
I may have mentioned that on my server and it's kind of piqued everybody's interest and taken their mind off grinding solidly for the last 2 weeks. And it seems to have, distracted them all. And they want to know what Mr. Deuce has got to. whether
Oh
he
wait,
knows
so you're putting me under the bus? Like, hey, please confirm I'm right on something I don't know. I can tell you this: Borg is coming back next year. Is it the next arc stream? I don't know. But it is. You are getting Borg again this year, and you've already had several hints of Borg in the past month, if you've been paying attention, and you've been watching my channel. So.
Borg.
Borg is
You
in
know?
the
Can you tell us off
Void,
stream?
Like I said earlier in the stream,
series.
even though I have just as much, if not more, access now than I did before, and I no longer have the NDA, out of respect to the fact that devs and engineers do tell me things, I'm not just going to wildly throw out everything that's happening, because that's a good way to never get told anything again. But we'll continue to drop hints. Tomorrow's video where I'm telling everybody 20 things that the devs responded to our last live stream is already going to have a lot of stuff in it. So
Does it have a ship in it?
does what have a ship in it? Does the video I'm putting out tomorrow have a ship in it? Yeah, I'll have the 5 that are in my dock.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I hope we don't have Borg at the end of this month, because if we do, they're gonna give us a simulated Kirk, a simulated Uhura. We already have 3 of these officer cars. We don't need more of them.
Actually, we need the game to be
I don't know,
nothing
I couldn't
but
hear him.
Kirk and Uhura. That's all we need. Kirk
Yeah.
and Uhura. No other
Yeah, I
cards.
can't hear him.
No other cards. Kirk and Uhura. No, the next card you should see.
We
is
could
TOS
have a
Bone.
simulated
but-
Discovery crew, maybe.
No thanks.
Now that'd be interesting. We've already got Mirror Universe. You could have like a Borg version. Carry
Nah.
on to this.
The only Borg
As
officer
long-
I'm really caring about getting that we don't already have is
I
Locutus.
can't hear you. You're
And
too
maybe-
far away. Sounds like you're yelling.
All right, so we've got too many people talking. I want to start muting y'all. Andy says,
Yeah,
don't
I
want to
can't
talk
hear
over
him in
everyone,
here either.
especially if they pull out TNG after TOS. The Borg both come after TOS. It's actually not true. If you follow your Star Trek history,
I
the
didn't mute it.
Borg are in Star Trek Enterprise. That's actually the first
Enterprise.
time you
Yep.
get the Borg. So it's actually how the Borg are part of both timelines. The Narada, which goes into the Kelvin universe, was Borg manufactured Romulan tech. And then you had Star Trek Enterprise has the Borg. So you get lots and lots and lots of Borg everywhere. So you can insert Borg anywhere in this game and it still be canonically correct. Fun facts.
Same with the Q.
Wait. The Narada is Borg technology.
Yep.
Correct.
Are you kidding?
It was a
What
cutout
you're-
scene.
What you're telling me is, in the J.J. Abrams films, they actually could have had the Borg in the original series timeline from the Narada. We could have had Captain Kirk finding the Borg, and they chose not to do that in exchange for the swarms? Are you kidding? Oh my god.
Anyway,
It was,
Really?
um,
We act.
We'll
Oh
have to
my
bring a
god.
Franklin in.
I'm sorry, I'm mad about that. I'm kind of like, do we do the Borg versus Captain Kirk, or do we do Space Beast? And someone said, oh, let's do Space Beast. Oh my god.
to be fair, when it comes to Star Trek actual Star Trek level writing and Star Trek actual storylines, the Space Beast was the most Star Trek of the first of the Kelvin movies. So whether it was good or not is very debatable. But as far as being Star Trekky, Space Beast was definitely the most Star Trek of them. So
I hope
well,
you
you're
don't
comparing
make
the
this ruined.
first
I
movie
hope
to
you
the third
understand
movie.
that.
It was just to
Yeah.
promote that song, wasn't it?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can actually catch that Narada tidbit in Star Trek Online as well. If you play Star Trek Online, they go into some of that, and you're kind of getting a bit of it now if you're watching Star Trek Picard. No spoilers about the Romulans mixing with Borg technology. So this is actually a theme that we have that is a canon thing where it's in deleted scenes from movies. It was in the when the new Star Trek movie came out in 2009. It was in the comic that they made for that. So. Yeah, Borg tech is the Narada. That's why the Narada is this random miner that is somehow stupid overpowering. Because you got to remember that even in the Next Generation and Deep Space Nine, things like the Excelsior class ship were still flying around and being used every single day. It's not like war technology had progressed that much since you were one-shotting Kelvins and everything. So...
You know, I really wish the Narada would be in this game. That's what the raiding ship should be, the Narada. An overpowered cargo ship.
it is in the game. It's called the Vidar.
I mean the real one, not the little baby monstrosity that we all love to death.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
You take what you can get in this
1.1
game.
million, so-
you
This
take
is
what you
very
can
true.
get.
I'm
Ian
sure
says
they need the Vidar prior to the rights.
All right, let's see. When will they give us a Latinum miner? You have one, Hector?
Does he mean a Latinum mining officer?
I think he means an officer. And the answer
Yeah,
to when
I
you'll
hope so.
get that is they went over the video. One of the devs said they really liked it, yada, yada. They had conversations about it. They've had multiple meetings about it. And all of that to say, literally no plans to actually have that in the game yet. So, yeah. I
But
keep waiting.
when they do the next generation, they can put in like Quark, you know. So, I mean, that is an officer. So, I mean,
Shout out to Fully Teriyaki Man. Thank you for signing up to be a cadet on the YouTube page. We greatly appreciate the support. You mean a lot more to me than people like John Moore and Gary Arm and Damon Daddy. So thank you so
I'm
much.
offended.
I paid for your Twitch.
I
man.
sponsored
I
your
paid
Twitch the other night.
that. Wow.
I have to pay to listen to you.
Yeah, well, John,
My Twitch subscription.
John, you should know
I
that.
paid to
You
get
should
the
know
adverts
that.
cut out.
John, you should know that as a writer, you're only going to face ridicule the rest of your life. So just stop acting surprised. They're called critics, and this is just your life now. So accept it.
Oh, shoot.
Yoki says best rant of the day, Space Bees over Borg. Might need to be a t-shirt. John says, do you even need a Latinum mining officer anymore with the recent research changes? You actually don't, except for if you go over the video I made, the Ferengi officers were not just about boosting Latinum mining speed. They were about introducing the Ferengi in the game as a faction and actually having PvP, PvE Ferengi officers, things like that. I want to add depth to the game, and depth is having the lobes for business. So that's what we need.
Rev,
Yeah,
Rev,
rules of acquisition.
Rev, I'd like to cash app you a sponsor for that new T-shirt, Borg over Bees.
Oh, yeah?
Do you like it? Do you like it electronic or just buzzing?
Yeah. Maybe we can get one of those shirts that lights up and this like 3 bees that randomly light up on the shirt. Yeah. If we're going to make
Be
a
careful
shirt,
where you place them.
we got to make it as cheesy as possible.
Oh, and an arrow kind of contact down towards the nether region.
Alrighty. Let's see. I don't even know why I'm currently doing my Borg tactical hunt. I need to be doing swarms. Oh, well. We're already here now. More questions, y'all throw them in. We're going to be streaming for about another hour-ish, so bring in all the questions that you have. Invite your friends, invite your server, invite your Discord. The first person to bring me the head of the biggest whale on your server, and by head I mean a battle log, let's not get literal here, gets a shout out in the game. Message it to me on Facebook. Do it. Do it. Hey, War Dog, how are you doing, buddy?
Can I message you on Discord for that?
Nope. 'Cause
Aw.
I don't have Discord pulled up. I have Facebook pulled up on my phone. Look, I have 3 monitors, but when you're streaming to Facebook and YouTube at the same time, there's tons of stuff that you're doing. Charles says, need to adjust your camera. It's fuzzy. Actually, it's not. I can see it on a massive 50-inch screen, literally 6 inches from my face. It's probably just the bandwidth that you're downloading the video with is making me come in kind of blurry. But I'm amazingly prophilic. We invent words.
I
here.
would suggest keep it at a lower kind of setting. It
Yeah,
might
if you
make
can
it
set
easier.
yours to like stream at like 440 or 720, you might get a better quality than just doing the auto adjust, which tends to want to force feed you the biggest it can. And not everybody can fit the biggest. So just fit what you can fit and enjoy it.
Rev, thanks
That
for
was
that
fun.
video, man, with the survey. That was really good. I got most of these guys.
Oh, you mean the form that I put out?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm excited. We have right around 4,700 people that have responded so far. And when I brought this up to the dev team, they did commend and say that it would be very, very helpful to see the results of this. So I can't wait to send it in. I'm going to actually send it in to not only live ops, but I'm going to send it in to everybody over at the Digit Scopely Squad. I even want to bug the customer service agents with it. But it's pretty exciting to have, like, you know, in 2-3 days, 5,000 people take the time to go through a form and say, hey, here's what we want, etc. So I'll probably end up doing more of these if people like them and use them. If we do one and then we only get like 1,000 responses, it's not as impressive. But when you got almost 5,000 people, it's really hard to ignore. So the more y'all support me, the more I can support y'all.
Well, the first 2 that were in first and second place were the first 2 that I picked. So
Yeah. Fuel says, is that any ship or a base crack? If you're going to hit a whale, cause them pain in any manner. I just want to brag about it on stream. So go find what you can find and we'll brag about it.
If we only had that burn after.
yeah, bring the burn back.
Zachary says, is original Jayla going to be added? She is currently stuck in a beehive, and we're working to extract her. Working to extract her now. Coming soon within the next 2 to 3 years. Coming soon.
Hey, Rev, can you cover the results from that survey?
Yeah, I can put them back on the screen. Only if you ask nicely.
Never
Would
mind.
you
Though.
please be so kind to bring the results back?
There you go. On screen now.
Please.
So and it's not even close, to be honest. The people voted for 5 of 10, 10 of 10, and Harrison, and then it's kind of like a mattering of everything else below that. But that's what we have so far. Now, if y'all can manage to find 5,000 people somewhere to vote for Curon real quick, then you can snag the results. But I am turning this in literally as soon as the show ends. So y'all have got 1 hour to fudge the results and get 7,000 people to alter it. But
I will go grab some off my survey,
What's
server
better?
now for you.
What's better? Is it Harry Mudd or Mudd?
okay, are you asking Mud 1 versus Mud 2?
Yeah, Harry Mudd versus Mudd.
I always get which of them mixed up. I have to go actually look at them.
Fat mud versus skinny mud.
Yeah, no, I always
Yeah.
have to go look at them because they're both mud and I forget their different abilities. The ability let me just look. All right, 2 steps ahead, shield mitigation, first 2 rounds, and then
Yeah.
all right, so it's hardcore fit and mud is the one I like. So Mud 2.0, right? Or is that 1.0?
Yeah.
Anyway,
No,
the
it's
one that's
2.0,
good,
that's the
Is that
the one versus Armadas and stuff. And then also
both
his
right?
his secondary ability is the big one. The officer ability he has, really, really nice. You can actually pair him with Eurydice, and I actually have a nice little combo thing going on with continually regenerating the shields and then getting that weapons damage boost. So Mud 2.0, the one with the cool mustache and not the Alaskan beard.
So is that third on your list or first?
So dang it! Okay. So how I put them in the list is how they show in the officer's menu. So Mud 2.0 would actually be the very first Mud.
Right. Okay.
Harry
So,
Mudd.
Yeah, that's one.
Harry Mud is the other one, and then
Skinny one.
regular Mud is the one that you like.
All right. Okay.
Discovery Mud, is that what you're talking about?
Oh, I hate all of you. Yes, that guy. Hate all of you. Hate you all. Nazareth with a $10 super chat, just so that I would say their name. Nazareth for $10. I'll say more than your name. For $10, we can get together and look at corn. We can get together and talk about our favorite brand of stockings. We can put butter on our corn. We can watch. We can get lost in a maze watching corn together. Whatever you want to do for $10, it can be yours. Thank you for supporting the channel. If anyone wants to support the channel and get more bad dad jokes and wonderful, hilarious gingers, all you gotta do is go to that PayPal link, paypal.me/Deuce Wyndham.
Hey, Rev, I have a question that could possibly bring you some more money in. You remember the other night we were discussing that you might possibly, we were talking about the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes.
What if people sent money in to have you dressed up as like the Tim Curry character with stockings, suspenders, the whole lot, and just do a whole show like that and see if people are.
Where were
Chuck
you?
some money
Because
to.
we literally already agreed to that. What are you talking about? Where you been, Gary?
I know we did. I'm trying to get you a bit of money.
Anyway, Andrew says Rev really likes corn. I mean, corn is the best starch in the world that does literally nothing for you, so it's fantastic. Corn has the exact same nutritional value as the stuffing in your chair cushion, but tastes really good with butter. So
It's only when the women take the corn into different context.
I like cream corn. You like cream and corn?
Ugh. Ugh.
So I have a question. How
Give me
you
some
can get
ethanol.
how you can get Lorca in the game?
How I can
Currently.
Lorca?
Yeah.
Currently,
Screwed.
there is no way. So we're hoping in the next event store, which the next event store should be in March. That is after February, right? Yeah, in March. Hopefully he'll be in the event store. We can unlock him there. But currently there is no way to get Lorca.
Anybody.
Yep. Not even if you're a whale. Not even if you had $10,000 right now.
No Lorca.
I was quoted $17,500 to get to level 39 in a week by a player on my server, 57 US server.
Tell them that they're idiots and ask them if they're adopted.
Yep.
War Dog says, when do we get question responses? The question responses, we've gone over a couple of the hints already, but we'll have a whole video about the responses from the Scopely dev team tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, we'll have that video out. So really excited to see what people say when they find out the devs listen. Might not give you the answers that you want, but they do listen.
Rev, please tell me that they're not going to make another Enterprise and make it this one trick.
I can't tell you that. SSD says, how good is TOS Spock? TOS Spock, if I had to rank the 3 Spocks in the game, the original series Spock would be like the time Leonard Nimoy sang about Bilbo Baggins. And Blue Spock that we use every day is like Ambassador Spock from Star Trek 1 and 2. So hopefully that answers your question.
Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Even the original Spock we got, Blue Spock from the J.J. Abrams version, he's no good until he hits at least 400%. So it takes a while. Maybe
he's good at
it's the same with
100% in like if you're in the 20s and stuff. But yeah, generally it's now you can get Giorgio. I see somebody asking about Giorgio. Victor, if you do that anomalous phenomena event that has been coming up about once a week, you can use that to then grind out Discovery recruit tokens, and that's how you can get Giorgio right now. So you get Giorgio, you can get Burnham, but you cannot get Lorca because for whatever reason, Lorca's not there.
But what I hate is that they
he's in the mirror universe.
took away the burn-in. So Giorgio is not as effective as she used to be like a week ago.
She's just literally not as effective. She can't do the Rialta thing anymore. She still works exactly the same in every other scenario.
All right.
So your augurs are safe.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Augurs can still kill Enterprises then.
Yes.
That's all right.
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely.
A nice high-level Giorgio really helps that augur fight those ints.
Is that normal Giorgio Empress or the normal Giorgio?
Normal Giorgio, the purple one. Andrew says, how good is the Intrepid? If I had to give an analogy for how good the Intrepid is...
Here we go.
Okay, so if the augur is the Rev Deuce of content creators, then the Intrepid is no one shall. So just...
I'm sorry, no one. I couldn't lie.
The grinder that costs loads.
It's not terrible, but no one knows I'm kidding. It's all fun.
I don't know, man.
You should see how no one rags on me. I don't want to hear it.
Everybody should unsubscribe to that dude.
No, you shouldn't. You should definitely subscribe to his new channel. He's opened up Pokemon cards, which is like bringing me back to my childhood, and I'm loving that. He has a second channel just for that.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, we're all gamers, streamers, and like content kind of.
We all are? Y'all have a YouTube channel too?
Well, I've got my Twitch channel.
Is your YouTube channel in Scottish?
Okay, I knew.
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea what you said. I have no idea.
Okay. No, it is, but I mean, as soon as you have a YouTube account, that's you've got a YouTube channel, is it not?
Oh, man. No. You're a real content creator now.
Have you not taught Rev how to learn Scottish by watching Rabsy Nisbet yet?
Okay.
Shout out real quick to love this name. Shout out to I Scare Babies, who just signed up at the cadet level to support the channel. Thank you, I Scare Babies. I appreciate that. And Amber says Pokemon that has my attention. Yeah, I can't really afford it just because it's an expensive hobby, but it's a really fun hobby that brings me back to my childhood. He has got a channel just for opening up Pokemon cards. If you go to my YouTube channel, inside my Discord, he has posted some of his videos there for that channel. So check him out. If you like unboxing videos, he unboxed one Pokemon card that's worth like $35. So I think that's pretty cool.
My friend goes to meetings, like Pokemon meetings, and does.
Yeah. I mean,
gaming
we're all
like that.
nerds here. We're over here dressing up like Spock and Gorkon. We can't exactly trash talk people who collect Pokemon cards. So yeah, it's I think it's a cool hobby. I just wish it wasn't a hobby that I could tear up so easily. Like my luck, I'd unbox this nice rare $600 card, and then I would immediately like sit on it or something and knock its value down. So,
or like you get it all wet and it's all like ruined.
yeah, and I like getting things wet. So I mean, I don't want to have something around that if I get it wet, it's ruined. That just it's counterintuitive.
Yeah, of course it is.
That's why they cost so much, because it's so rare.
Yeah. Tombworld says, who's we who does all this dress up? Only cool people. Cool people do cosplay, whether that's cosplay for Star Trek, cosplay for football games, because yes, if you wear a jersey and paint your face, you're cosplaying. You're not actually Rob Gronkowski. Sit down, you weigh 400 pounds. Everybody cosplays in some form or another, where you go to soccer games. If you go to the pub, everybody. Yeah, if you do Halloween, you're doing cosplay. Nazareth says, I added up my purchases for Star Trek Fleet Command, and in my year plus of playing, I have spent, and they're putting these numbers out themselves, so I'm not putting them on blast, but they've spent $2,251.94.
Dolphin.
Yeah, don't worry, Nazareth. There are literally people in this chat who have spent more than that.
Yeah, I mean, that's like...
Archimedes.
Archimedes, yes.
In the first week.
Yeah. Archimedes is like, I got to grind 3 months to get past level 20? No, sir. No, sir.
$6,000 later. In
600 quid later, you're like, what?
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, so look, I have always been this way. I don't care how you spend your money. Spend your money as long as you're enjoying what you're doing and you're not putting your family in debt or something. Who cares what you spend your money on? You could have spent that $2,000 on crack cocaine. What's better, Star Trek Fleet Command or crack?
Crack.
I'll go Star Trek Fleet
Star
Command.
Trek Fleet Command.
Yeah. I think the non-writers in the room are going to go with Star Trek Fleet Command. So,
which has more issues than crack cocaine?
Give me a line of crack, I'll go, it's crack.
Y'all are far too experienced with certain illegal substances. So we're going to change the subject to My Little Pony. Who's a fan? Who's a fan?
I remember the song.
W.
Cameron says, I wish I had $2,200 to waste on Star Trek Fleet Command. You do, Cameron. You do. You just don't want to. You just don't want to.
You'll find out after you count up the bill after a month.
I mean, if you just went and vacuumed your living room and cleaned out your couch cushions, you'd find $2,200. Come on. Who doesn't? Every American's got $2,000 just chilling.
Give them the first 3 weeks of having to grind and build stuff, they'll find the money. Trust.
Craig says, I just want Mardi Gras back. They have shut down the whole city, and rightfully so, to avoid even furthering the pandemic. So just enjoy the Mardi Gras houses we have, Craig. Drive by in the neighborhoods that have dressed up their houses as floats, and laissez le bon temps rouler.
Anybody come up with a bead launcher for it?
That would actually be hilarious, just to be shooting beads across the streets from the houses. But something tells me that would go wrong, and yeah. Wow. Andrew says, I laughed when I watched My Little Pony with my daughter. Yeah, Andrew, sure, your daughter. And Q was there. Q apparently was in My Little Pony?
Yeah, he plays one of the recurring villains, the same character that played Q in Next Gen.
Well, that's pretty awesome. Marcel says, not us poor Canadian folk, no money here. But, Marcel, to be honest, you do have 3 things we don't really have in America. Moose, maple syrup, and affordable health insurance. So, there's pros and cons wherever you go. Pros and cons.
What you do? You do affordable health insurance.
No, I don't. It costs me about $2,000 a month for health insurance. So, no, I don't.
Wow.
Yeah, but you got to remember, if you buy one of those bubble things, right, and have pure air pumped into it, and then live in that bubble, you'll never get sick.
Oh, yeah. That 100% true. Very factual statement. And
Or you can
also,
move over and get.
if you sign up
national
right now
health
for
care.
my Healing Energy Seminar, I can teach you to heal your body with your mind. Best health insurance in the world. Who needs
Yeah.
doctors when you can heal with your mind?
Focus Power has all the power you need.
Yeah, exactly. Jung says, where do you live? I live in Louisiana in the United States of America. The fourth poorest. Tomorrow says, apparently you are affording it, though. No, actually, because I don't have health insurance every month. We get health
But you
insurance when we know big things are happening, like having a baby. We don't pay for it.
Hey,
normally.
you only get health insurance when you're sick.
Yeah, exactly. So
We've got national health insurance or NHS.
Yeah, we got free healthcare.
can't relate. I'm an American. But hey,
It's not
Yeah.
free because other people are paying
You
for
need
it.
to sort out your
I've
taxes.
got my Second Amendment though, so there's that. Haha.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
but
can
you-
change that.
We don't like guns.
For how long?
Forever
Yeah.
from my cold dead fingers.
Um,
Kevin says that scares me so
Never
much to
get
think you don't have health insurance. Scares me too, Kevin. That's why you should donate to the channel every day. You never know when I'll need it.
Good morning.
Guten Morgen, wie geht's?
Guten Morgen, aye. Time's it.
Thiep is
25
definitely not
minutes.
German, by the way. I just randomly just spoke to him in German. Hey, Thiep.
No, I'm not German.
No. You're German today.
I can be.
Yes, you can be.
Why not?
For the low, low price, $4.99. Marcel says, when you come to Server 26?
Tonight.
I will come to the Server 26 Discord and do a town hall for y'all. Sure. When am I joining Server 26? I tell you the same thing I tell everybody else. When you get y'all's whales to group up and fund me starting a new account on a new server so I don't have to grind, I will come join. There you go.
Rev Juice for president.
Yeah, there you go. Free packs for everybody.
You still have not set a check on that.
Hey, Rev.
Hey.
Quick question.
Yeah, John.
So I skipped a lot of ships waiting to get my level 34s, and I'm tearing them up now. I
Uh-huh.
never built a Sally, but from farming hostiles, I'm at 99 out of 100 blueprints. Is it worth building and tearing a Sally when they
Yes.
already have the level 34 ships and the jellyfish?
Yes, the Saladin will be your primary base cracker for raiding,
Got it.
especially when you get in
also
the
a good-
40s.
I'll tell you what, Rev. Depends how lucky I get tonight in Vegas, whether you get a new account.
Oh man, I'm very excited. Go
Oh, yeah.
Vegas, yeah. Roll them dice, hopefully in your favor.
Rev, make sure you get his subscription for next month off him tonight because he may not have it tomorrow.
Yeah, there you
So-
go. So,
It's either
Make-
2 and 5 or a
Oh, I think I can.
three.
I can afford his subscription for next month.
Archimedes
I've
is
seen
like,
what you.
do you hear? No, here's what I heard when Archimedes said that. It's like, oh, Rev asked for chump change. We can afford his paltry little membership. It's not a problem. That's what I heard from Archimedes right there. Archimedes is going in for big money. Like, he's like, if I win tonight, I'll invest another $75,000 into GME. If I don't, oh well.
big money.
One day I will know what it's like to be able to just blow 10 grand and never care. One day I will.
Monica,
And then you'll
Monica
feel as sick
Lewinsky
as
did.
everybody
Maybe
else
in
does.
your In your next life.
Yeah. All right,
Then you'll feel
Karen
as sick as
says,
everybody else does.
what would be the primary Romulan and Klingon base crackers? Romulan, the Augur. Klingon, the Katinga. Basically the battleships. The Bortus, the Augur. Those are your primary base crackers.
Is it Katinga a 3-star ship?
No, Katinga's a 4-star. It's the level 42 Klingon ship. If I ever do go into the 40s, I'm going to get it just to have it, just because it's Klingon. But
Rev, have you got that thing where you like if you're celebrated with a faction, you have to go to like mine 4-star material?
I don't mind 4-star.
Hey, Rev.
Hey, random person.
Just wanted to ask you.
Ask me what?
I forgot. Oops.
Oh, wow.
Can we put Spark in the Enterprise? Maybe she. Is it that
No,
question?
no.
This is
Don't
the
mention
question?
Spock and Enterprise.
Wait, Rev, I remembered. Rev, why does it say the Brock are so it's very hard, but then you just only lose like two hull hits.
I got 2 hull hits.
And you thought Scottish was bad.
You are just like only lose a little bit of hull, but then the GUI say it's very hard.
All right, so here's what I'm going to ask you to do, Chow. Because I'm an American and not very bilingual and really bad at understanding accents, if you could text that to me on Discord or Facebook, I will answer the question that way.
I think she was talking about the jellyfish and Kraken, I think. Possibly at the end.
Maybe. But the best way to find out is to shoot that message to me. Shoot me that question personally and I'll answer it.
Yeah, text. Yeah.
Because I can read accents a lot better than I can hear them. So...
Rev, if you have a Vaklas tier 7, can you skip the Mayflower and go for the Saladin direct? Or do you need the Mayflower?
No, you don't need the Mayflower at all. You can skip it. You can build the Mayflower at level 34 just so you can scrap it later. You don't need it at all.
So Vaklas can take you through until the level 28.
100%. Yes, 100%.
Actually, it's better to build it later with the advance of your research. It will cost you less.
This is true. Yeah, it will cost you less to build it later. I mean, unless you just really want the Mayflower, it's best to not build it till 34. That way you get all your efficiency researches upgraded, and then you scrap it to buy primes or to put in your ISS jellyfish. So
you will start 11 upgrade the Mayflower tier at level 34.
Yeah, because that's when you can scrap it, is at 34.
Okay, thank you very much.
Vita.
The Vidar, go build Vidar.
Yes, Vidar is very important.
Yeah, I have to pay for this and I cannot afford to pay.
Feel a bank or...
Well, if you ask Archimedes, he might just get you one.
Yeah,
Well,
Archimedes is
he can afford it.
apparently handing out donations right now. So, actually, I'm going to create a special role for Archimedes that just says free money, and you can just contact Archimedes for free money.
Loans. If they pay it back with interest, goes to the show.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Did I mention that I'm single, attractive, and handsome?
Well,
and a liar.
And
the single, I believe. But attractive. I mean, there are definitely people who are into the bald goatee thing. That's There's definitely women who like that.
Yeah.
You know who
I've done
doesn't
all
care
the-
what you look like, Archimedes? That mail order bride from Moldova. She doesn't care what you look like. She'll treat you better than an American woman anyway. American women are the worst. Get you a nice
but they've
foreign
got an
woman.
accent.
Not to us.
Yeah, but the KC accent, for me, sorry, it's my favourite accent. And then obviously the country twang.
Oh,
Some
Gary.
very rich and ugly people have very beautiful
Question,
women.
if you don't mind.
Yes.
When is the Borg event?
We don't have an exact date. We do know that it's coming back within the next year. We know that that's part of their run this year, but we don't have a exact on it. Somebody started a rumor that it's happening at the end of February, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Last year it was in May.
Last year, the Borg event was January through the very beginning of February. It was the first arc of the game. Now, they still ran a bunch of Borg events for the next couple months, but the Borg came in last January. Cameron says you don't have health in your employment package. You need to speak to your boss. Yeah, I will talk to myself about my employment package. I will definitely get on to myself about that. Like, how dare you not provide health insurance to yourself? Like, I mean, I have goals. My goal, like, I have goals this year. Like, I'm trying to hire a part-time assistant this year. And by the end of this year, I would like to be making enough between my 2 YouTube channels to be able to start doing stuff like that. But like any small businesses, you cut certain corners to stay profitable while also trying to grow. So
I thought the wife was like chipping in me stuff.
What?
I thought your wife was like chipping in me stuff and helping you.
No, she stays home now. She watches the kids.
Question though, Rev, you're a part-time assistant. Are they going to be required to play Star Trek Fleet Command?
No.
Yeah, give them like you must be at least this up level.
Yeah, at least some kind of ops level.
No, I mean they're going to have nothing
Because
to
if
do with Star Trek.
Up level, everybody's gonna try to propose.
Craig says, is there a crew that is better for mining Latinum, especially if you don't have the Vidar? Why would you mine Latinum with the Vidar?
Because the Vidar is amazing. It does everything perfectly. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean the Vidor.
No, there is no Latinum specific mining crew, but you can use the new mining officers that came out, which is, I like to call her Katarina West, but they changed her name. Or you can do 10 of 10. Those will increase your mining speed. But honestly, when it comes to the Devore mining Latinum, the only thing you need is the research. That research, just level 1, is fantastic.
I'm not a fan of that DuPont.
I've
been using DuPont quite a lot.
What level are the officers? What level are the officers? Well, I mean, what type of officer? Like rare, uncommon, or what?
There's an uncommon one, a rare one, and an epic one.
All right, thanks.
See, I've been using that DuPont a little bit. I've been mining lately, and I don't think he's very good at all. He needs to be. He
has to be leveled up. Once he gets to about tier 4, you can notice a significant difference. But like,
I got him at tier 2. I got him at tier 2 right now, and he's absolutely rubbish. I mean,
like most cards in the game, he needs to be upgraded. So there are very few cards in the game that are immediately awesome.
But I haven't been getting any of his shards though in the packs though. Is he in the packs?
No, he's not in the packs right now.
That's probably why I haven't been getting a lot of his shards then.
If I may say this, my DuPont is tier 3, and I am loving him. He is amazing as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't really need DuPont that much because I've already got T'Pring and 1 of 10 and Joaquin. So, I mean, it's just doing more of the same. What I need is another Stan type officer. That's what I need.
Yes.
So, and we did talk about them adding new officers, and they are going to, speaking of things that they're looking at, and we'll talk about this in the video, I got a response when I asked about another Stan-styled officer in the game. So that'll be in tomorrow's video from their answer. So
we need research to increase total cargo size.
Or
cargo size.
What would be better though? Hold on. More cargo size or more banners. What would be better? More banners.
All of the above. All of the above.
Yeah, we need those
What do you
banners
mean by
to keep track on our like placing in events.
What we do need though,
Banners.
more currency.
Yeah, more currencies and more banners. Actually, I want to log into the game, and the first thing I see is new currencies and new banners. I just want a pop-up screen that says, "Hey, here's the new currencies that you need to collect." But I don't want the screen to tell us where we actually need to go to collect them. I just want it to say, "You need these," and then close it out. That's it. Don't actually help. Yeah, the banners need to be bigger too. Like the banners need to be bigger, and then they need to wave like the American flag in the wind. So you can't. It's like your finger goes to swipe it, but it waved itself to the other side of the screen. So now you have to go chase it to get rid of it. That's what I'm waiting on.
See, that would make it more fun at least.
If anybody's a game designer out there that wants to create a game with me, we will create this game. I'm just saying, we'll do it.
Oh God.
Is it that you are doing this offline, or is it that you really don't go into territory space?
I do not do territory. Not really. Nope.
What about a research? What about a research where we could actually post a banner to everybody on the server?
Ooh, man, that is
I like.
that is a whale request if I've ever heard one. I want to buy I want Prime banners. Prime banners.
And you can send that banner to any player or alliance that you choose. So if your enemies,
no. See here,
you just fire it at them. You don't even have to raid them straight away. Just send that at them. They can't see what they're doing. While they're doing that, you've raided their base. They clear it. It's gone. Come on, that will work for you. Yes. Do you like?
I love it. It's the best idea I've ever heard in my entire life.
It sounds like an information kind of overload, kind of like for the player.
Rev, we need that, and we need paid research for pop-up blockers.
There you
so
go.
We can, players to pay for both things.
Actually, what I think they should do to improve the game is every 7 clicks, an ad pops up trying to sell me soap. That's what the game actually. It needs ads. Why should we spend $100 when we could just have ads and spend $100? Why not?
And you could get one of those ads to be your show.
Exactly.
And Scopely would give you a discount or give you free packs.
Actually, what I would love to have happen is if they added a new feature to the game about how to, say, remove banners, but to do that, you had to click on the banner to watch my video of how to do it. That would be a great little circle of life thing for me.
Irony, and it's feels
nice.
If that happens, I'm going to get an ad blocker the second I can.
What about they remove the shield? Like,
just subscribe
no
to that channel. Yeah, that'll.
What do you mean?
What
do you mean no shield?
Like, nobody can put a shield.
Yes, for 10 minutes a day, every shield in the whole server goes down. It's a free for all.
That
you cannot shield for that 10 minutes.
No,
that's
but the problem with that is, Gary, is that if that happened, everybody would be raiding your base.
Yeah.
This is true. My shields stay up all the time.
Rev,
my server
you don't open your chest because there are like 9 more than 9 things, and then it's like you're just sitting saying there is 99. So why you don't open them?
Because if I open them, I'm only going to get more chests. So why do I bother with opening it now?
Yeah, it goes over 99. It's that you could have 250 in there, bro. You know, it just shows you 99.
Yeah, but I look quite funny to stash up there and you don't open it. Why are you waiting to get to a really high level so when you open you will get really good loot?
Yeah, I mean, if you open that at 50 chests at a time, it seems that you're getting more. I don't know if you open it at like 15 at a time or like whatever but
I can definitely vouch doing the 50. Since I changed to the 50, I've started getting better drops. Starting to get BPs like the board task and some of the higher ships, and some of the rewards are a bit better as well. So me personally, hit 50 hostiles, then open the loot box.
There's actually no difference in the RNG drop rate, no matter how many boxes you have. So
No?
it's the exact same.
It just seems better because you're opening it all at once, and so the 1 or 2 good RNG drops feel like they're attached to that, when in reality, Rev is correct, it makes no difference. The rewards to the chest are generated when you get the actual chest itself during the hostile or PvP kill.
The same with the officer chests as well. It's like, I mean, you could open 10 officer chests at a time and
Does mega
do them.
chests come out
Skip.
from all hard
Yeah, the officers are a little bit different though, because that's not a predetermined thing. A PvP chest is a predetermined box. The officers are a little bit more random, so. Nazra says, if you find the Moldovan brides, can you let me know, because my mail order bride got lost in shipping. Did she get lost before or after you sent her her green card? Or after?
Did you get the right code for the pickup, eh? Oh, God.
Amber, there, I held my alliance. You're welcome. So what's coming in the next arc? You just turned on the stream? Oh, Nadal, yeah, let me just tell you everything we've talked about for the past hour and 40 minutes in the next 30 seconds.
And yeah.
The next arc will be the original series. You're going to get TOS bones. You're not getting a ship. Many other fun things. I got a video tomorrow about all the things that we talked about with the devs last week. That's kind of like the gist of the last hour and 40 minutes.
You'll have Latin on Monday.
Yeah, Latin Monday is definitely happening tomorrow.
Today.
Wait, what? No, tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like
We're
quarter
5
to
hours
2
ahead
now.
of you.
Y'all don't
Yeah,
matter though.
quarter
You're not
to-
American.
Technically, the rest of the world goes either in front of us or behind us.
Technically,
Yeah,
the rest of the
sure.
world forgets you exist.
But that's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean,
because
some of the
we
world is
don't
behind
matter.
us.
Actually,
Behind-
if we want to be really fair, most of the world hates you because you used to colonize them at one point or another. So,
Yeah.
But we were so nice, we gave it all back.
yeah, that's
Like
how that worked.
idiots.
We gave it back, right?
Well, I mean,
Argent-
are you giving
hold
America
on, time
back
out.
to the Native Indians? Come on.
Time out. Time out.
And then we
British-
and then we throw our strop out and say, right, we're coming out of Europe. We don't want to talk to you.
So, if Britain's giving it back, I'm pretty sure Argentina, or is it Chile, wants the Falklands. So,
Yeah, when is Great Britain going to give the Strait of Gibraltar back to Spain?
No, Gibraltar's already been half given back anyway.
The
Half
Falklands will
given's not
always-
given.
The Falklands will always remain
Yeah,
British.
with the European
Always.
vote and all that kind of carry on. You
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah.
They used to say Belize would always remain British, and it ain't no more. So,
well, I mean, I did my tour in Belize. I did
At
my
least
tour in
in the
Belize.
airport they give tax free, like they give you the tax.
Mm.
what?
When you go
Next week
to
we've got-
England, they give you your tax back when you buy something there. They give.
I don't know where you're going over here.
Oh, yeah, we have tax rebates, yeah.
Oh, yeah, tax rebate. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we have tax rebates, of course.
I don't go to England. They won't let me bring my guns. So,
Well, you can if you've got the correct license.
well, I mean, I have a concealed carry license.
Yeah, but I mean, for the British law, I mean, you have to be either like a farmer or have another job. that entails-
I've got a bonsai
Military.
tree I've planted. Does militia count as military? Does militia count?
No, I think our SAS was he sussed by then.
Yeah. So the main reason I couldn't ever live in England is the women, just to be completely honest.
What's wrong with the women?
The accent
No, I
is,
agree with him.
how much time do we have?
is abhorrible to me. I mean, of all the accents that are not attractive, specifically the British accent is god awful.
Well,
to
come
me.
on, you know,
No,
you
that's
know,
just
To be
Scouse.
fair, they
class,
talk
yeah,
different.
come on.
Yeah, that's a huge no from me, man. Like, you could be the most beautiful woman, and I hear you speak. I'm like, nope.
Have you ever heard the Welsh?
Hello, governor.
He's describing them to a T. What are you on about?
I mean, we can throw the entire UK away. Yeah, you can throw the entire UK away and the Republic. All of them can go. If I had to pick my favorite accents, actually, I have several favorites. I mean, anything in Eastern Europe, anything in Asia Minor, like Turkey, anything around Istanbul.
What? I've got to actually go by a different pitch for my accent now.
Yeah, I mean, parts of India have wonderful accents, but the UK, I mean, the UK basically invaded the world, took the worst parts of all that world and brought it back home, and that's the UK. There's nothing.
Well, everybody wants to come to it.
There's nothing good there. There's a reason that the UK is literally voting to separate from themselves. Nobody wants to be part of the UK. It's just terrible. I mean, you couldn't even keep Canada, and Canada hates nobody. They're the nicest people in the world, and they were like, "Yeah, screw you guys. We're on our own."
Yeah, but they're part French anyway.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. I'm gonna check the history books here. But Canada left the United Kingdom to become a part of America, and America turned around and said, "No, we don't want you." Then they tried to come back to England, and England said, "No, we don't want you too."
And the French went over and joined them, and there you go.
Yeah.
Dude, you know how nice the people in Belize are? Belize is one of the poorest nations in the world, and they're like, man, should we stay with the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth and get all the benefits, or should we get even poorer so we don't have to deal with these idiots? Let's get poorer and just be independent.
And
Yeah, well, I've been to Ralph's Rose Garden. You know, I mean, you've read about it in Bravo 20, but Ralph's Rose Garden wasn't exactly profitable, I would think.
Nazareth says, I love accents. My ex had an accent trying to keep her dentures in when yelling all the time. Wow. Wow. Was she Welsh?
No, because she had because he could understand her, so she couldn't be Welsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Welsh women sound like that, or they sound like meh.
Actually, to be fair, that's what the Scottish sound like. They haven't got teeth.
Aye, right-o.
Y'all are all bad people. I just want you to know, Theep is the only decent person in this room.
Us Scottish guys are quite fit. You know, having to chase sheep around the fields.
No wonder you get on with the Welsh.
Any news on the photon tokens? MK, I will literally tell y'all when I have news. You will know when I know. You will know when I know. Gosh.
I sent a message to customer service asking them if they could change that to the Rev Dues token.
Customer service probably didn't even know what the heck you were talking about. Like, what do you mean a photon?
No, they
token?
said.
And I filled in a survey saying that RevJuice should work very closely with your show, seeing as your ever-growing followers are actually directing people on how to play their game and actually passing on a lot of their issues to Scopely. So it would be probably in their best interest if they found a way to work with you in some form.
They do work with me.
Maybe a pay.
Yeah,
I know, but you know, give
They
you a bit
do,
of
and
money.
they have, you know. But I mean, Rev and Scopely had a little disagreement, so it's
yeah, it's happy the way it is. So, Scalyback,
I mean,
why are you randomly talking in my YouTube and not in my Discord? You disrespectful Australian.
Because his Kiwis ain't holding on.
We've only got 10 minutes left on the stream, so anything that y'all want to talk about, any questions that y'all have, ask now or forever hold your peace until I literally have a video out tomorrow.
What's the
how many of these Ellipse traders do I have to kill to get the rogue store come on?
About 20 or 30 of them.
0.
No, you don't. You need
I
reputation.
haven't killed any, and I've got the store open.
Yeah, I didn't. But you do kill them to get to open one of the loot boxes, which gives you.
Yeah, but he can't even get to the loot boxes yet. That's his question.
Yeah,
you need reputation.
But that's why he goes and he does the research, but he also can go into that space, kill some of the Armada ships, which with the research and everything, when it opens, he can actually go to one of the boxes, get some of the reputation and some of the credits.
But you're already 2 steps ahead of where he's actually at the moment.
That's the really roundabout way to do it. That's a really...
yeah.
See, I did all my research before I leveled on every single one, and doing that, it opened. I just haven't got a Sally to go with it.
War Dog says, if you're going to do a critical build on your Saladin and don't have Khan, are Koth or Claw better? The answer is neither. Votlin. Woteln.
Woteln.
Votlin.
Votlin.
Yes, because Klingons are German, so there is no W sound. It's a V. Votlin.
Well, it could be Polish.
No, Polish, they're not real. Poland hasn't been a country since Poland and Lithuania. They're not real.
That's
German.
just like Scotland is.
Darn, because I was really hoping when I died I'd go to Stowo-Corp.
That's like saying Prussian. I mean, that's not. It doesn't exist anymore. Poland.
Just like Valhalla.
You want to tell me next? Ukraine? They're not real either.
Well, I know the former Republic of Yugoslavia is not real.
Ukraine is just blue Russia.
Former.
Like you just call it Bosnia, but
well, you know, you have all those look at all the Balkan countries and how much they've changed in the past 200 years. Everything in the Balkans has changed. You know, Serbia, Bulgaria, Romania, Macedon, all of those have changed.
Even we got them over here. New York was once New Amsterdam.
Remember the 2 Sicilies? Man, what great times. Great times. What about Bohemia? The Bohemia Rhapsody. That's what about Bohemia.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche. Scaramouche.
Right, Caesar.
Is it Duke?
Caesar, the board crew that I'm currently using is 7 of 10, 9 of 10, and 5 of 10 to grind out my Borgs.
Galileo Figaro.
This is why I only open up the voice until the second half, because y'all are literally unbearable.
Hey, Rev, any idea when the sarcophagus construction event with avatars coming back? I really want that avatar.
Nope, because the sarcophagus was an extreme failure, so I don't see it being a high priority. You'll probably see it in a couple of events, but I don't think you'll see that event, but I just have to wait and see.
Then I shall sit on 82 out of 80 sarcophagus blueprints, and I will refuse to build until I get my avatar.
It's a crappy ship
I'm at
anyway,
53.
so you're not missing anything by not building it.
You should be able to steal them off the top of those Klingon watch posts, because they're all around the servers. Have you seen them? We should be allowed to attack them when we destroy a
those
certain
are for
size.
specific events. That's all that those are for. They just made new hostiles for those events that we have to complete. And they're really annoying events to complete. Those ships are extremely difficult to blow up. Like, my auger can only kill, I think, 4 of the 35s.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that's the anomaly ships.
The Klingon, the gold Klingons that are out in mission space at the edges of the faction space.
Yeah, my auger can only hit like a 2 at a time.
You know, it's really weird. That
They're
those
basically
videos are
now
all
like the
faction
Separatists
space.
were.
Yeah, that event when it comes around, I don't even hit those. I just do one round of PvP with an Enterprise, and
Yeah, I've seen that video. You
skip the
found your
hostiles.
sneaky way around that.
You can do the 31s in the PvP system because that will give you the biggest points.
Yeah, but there's no point
Yeah.
doing it, Aaron. I can literally complete the event in one hit.
On a PvP, find somebody
Yeah,
else.
for you if you've got the bigger ships, yeah.
Yeah, all you gotta do is use an Enterprise with Leslie, Kirk, and Moreau, and you finish it one shot. Andy, earlier
this-
today.
Wait, I'm sorry. There's a video on this. You can do that entire event in one shot with Leslie Kirk.
Yeah.
Only with
Yeah,
if you have
that's it,
only with Enterprises.
Is there a video on this? Because I would love to learn more about this.
I don't think I did that. I think I did it in a live stream. I don't know if I did it in an actual video, but I've talked about it before. I've put logs up in the Discord of me doing it. You just do an Enterprise versus an Enterprise. Both have the same crew of Leslie and Moreau Kirk. It goes 100 rounds. Neither of you are able to kill each other. And then you complete it and get, 100 million damage dealt. And you're done. Sometimes it takes two, depending on how much damage you get in. But
And we are talking about, like, what, your tier 7 or tier 9 Enterprises or what?
yeah, I haven't tried it with a low-level Enterprise. I'm not sure how well it would work on, say, a tier 4. But you'd have to have the Enterprise be comparable to itself. So, like, don't do a tier 4 versus tier 9. But
I'll try to figure that out next time that event comes.
yeah, I like that
I
event.
actually learned something today. Who knew I'd learn something?
Oh, why are all writers narcissists?
Everybody learns something new every day, no matter what it is. It's always something new we're going to learn.
Cameron says, what do you mean, Rev? Monday is almost over? Wow.
He's in Australia.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And I hope you've enjoyed working today. Ha ha. Noob. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, do you want to know who won?
Colonel Fusion says at 25 now, when should a dolphin slow down or stop advancing? Spending about $40 to $100 a month. 28 would probably be where I would really stop and sit and max out research and ships if you're already at 25.
And if you can stay at 25 or 26, do it. I'm too impatient and I'm so regretting not listening to Rev. I won't always say he's always right, but
yes, I am.
Half the time he's right.
If it wasn't always right, you wouldn't be here. SSD,
you saved me.
SSD says, do you watch the Super Bowl? SSD, what am I doing right now? What am I doing right now? Do you see a Super Bowl?
I have for the next month or 6 weeks because I'm nowhere near a faction ship, so I'm kind of stuffed. Can you help me get out of the trouble I've dug myself in?
5,000 until we finally got a full cargo Vidar and can fly home. And nobody came to kill us even though we're streaming. And I am, 150,000 overprotected right now?
Nice.
A question.
Yes, Shimas.
If you kill
On my
them,
server, I'm actually filming the
you
Vidar
will
and get
not
home.
lose your cargo, correct?
What the?
In the Vidar. In the Vidar, if you kill yourself, you will not lose your cargo.
Correct.
Against against hostiles. Not against other players though, isn't it? It's just hostiles.
Yeah, it's just. If you kill by hostiles and you got full cargo, you get all your cargo home. But if you get killed by a player, you only get your protected cargo home.
And you have to pay a little more. It takes a little longer to repair your ship if you get totally destroyed, rather than trying to limp home with just a tiny bit of health.
I
Rev,
just
this
I
gets-
just do a suicide mission on the last kind of hit and sends my ship straight home. I still get all my cargo, but obviously if it's a player that's hitting me, I'm not going to get all that. But I don't tend to. I mean, Brett, you're going on about going home before you actually die. I just die, go home. Saves you time.
Maybe we could put that in the next banner. He has committed suicide and is now at his base.
I'll see if I can grab a couple questions here before we wrap up the stream. So you can OPC kill versus probes and don't lose it? Yeah, where you been, War Dog? Come on, man. You should know this. So I'm going to put out my Devore real quick and get some lap mining in. I also need to go do mining in augment space. I could have sworn that there was an empty node right there. Let's see if there's any OPC we can find just chilling. Katana Sanji. Okay, that's an interesting name. Why do you have an envoy here? Sir, you deserve death. Deserve death. And let's see, any other questions? James is using Gorkon, Kurla Khan, Morale on one, and Yuki Shar Marcus on the other. Any better ideas? Nope. Looks like you got it covered, James. Granted, I don't know what officers you have, so as I say all the time, I can't just give out random officer advice. I got to know what you got, what levels they are. There's way too many variables. Just say run this. So hit me up on Discord, Facebook, any of those places, and maybe we can find a specific crew for you to help you out. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. Y'all come join the Discord if you haven't already. We'll be sending in those officer results to what y'all voted for, of what you wanted. We ended up with 4,735 responses. Those are actual people, which obviously that translates to well over 10,000 total responses. So that's pretty cool to see. And yeah, it's been really fun streaming with all of y'all. We'll be back probably on Twitch tomorrow night, and we'll see how that goes. Y'all are awesome as always. If y'all want to help out the channel, please do so on PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Every bit helps. And if you want your server to have a town hall meeting or you want some help, contact me. I'd be happy to facilitate that. Y'all are awesome. Love y'all. Live long and prosper. Stay safe out there, Space Cowboys. Deuces. Outro time.
Remember, Spock doesn't go on the Enterprise. Live long and prosper. All the best.
An even better outro than the intro for the Empire.